Hello, it's Jim Hutchins with the Jerusalem Connection and our spot report for this week. On Thursday of this week is Rosh Hashanah. It's the Feast of Trumpets in the Scriptures. And it's a day that introduces in Judaism what are called the 10 days of awe. It's a time of that 10-day period where you can kind of assess where you are spiritually, where you've been, your strengths, your weaknesses, your victories, your defeats, and take a look of and believe for God for the future as well. All of these feasts and festivals of Judaism are part of our heritage as Christians. We've been engrafted into the Israel of God, and so we look to these feasts and festivals as part of our heritage. Passover in the spring, we see Jesus as the Passover lamb, his unleavened bread or his sacrifice, sinless sacrifice on our behalf. 50 days after that is Shavuot, or the Feast of Pentecost, when we memorialize the coming of the Holy Spirit. And then when we come to the fall feasts and festivals, the first of those is the Feast of Trumpets, or Rosh Hashanah. And so as we think of that and we make these assessments, I would just ask that you think in terms of what you would like to see God do in your life during this coming year. And remember this, God's promise. I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. So until next week, Shalom Aleichem.